Hey everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood tactical nuclear penguin with another Battletech beta video. This video will be covering the Mechwarrior abilities that the beta currently has. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Angel of Death is a passive ability that allows a Mechwarrior to jump 25% farther. Additionally, when performing a death from above attack, the attacking mech takes 50% less damage and doesn't become unsteady as a result of the attack.
Up high.
Bulwark is a passive ability that immediately grants the guarded status when remaining stationary during your turn. Guarded reduces incoming ranged damage by 50% from the fronts and sides, so as long as Ozone over here doesn't move his mech to engage his downed mech in front of him, he will gain the guarded status.
Firing.
Evasive Move is a passive ability that allows a Mechwarrior to gain the evasive status when performing any move action. Evasive, which increases a Mechwarrior's dodge chance against ranged fire by 50%, is normally only granted if a Mechwarrior performs a sprint action. Note, you cannot perform an evasive move if your mech is unsteady or are performing a melee attack. Master Tactician is a passive ability that increases a Mechwarrior's initiative. Initiative is primarily based on the class of mechs, where lighter mechs move first and heavier mechs move later. This ability is useful in allowing a 100-ton Atlas assault class mech, such as this Atlas over here, to move before another assault class mech, such as the 70-ton Awesome. Also, with Master Tactician, if the mech has the unsteady status like this Atlas does right here, reserving the Atlas would immediately lose its unsteady status.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Multi-target allows a Mechwarrior to engage up to 3 enemy mechs in their firing arc in a single turn. After selecting the ability, enemy mechs are then selected in sequence and given target designations of Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. At this point, the Mechwarrior will then select which weapons will be engaging which targets.
Aye.
Precision Strike is a passive ability that allows the Mechwarrior to ignore cover and guard its defensive statuses against an enemy target, as long as the Mechwarrior uses a single weapon.
Copy that.
Sensor Lock allows a Mechwarrior to immediately gain line of sight regardless of any terrain obstructions to an enemy mech within sensor range. Although this immediately ends the Mechwarrior's turn, it provides targeting information to friendly mechs, allowing them to perform attacks from ranged weapons such as indirect LRM fire. The ability also suppresses any evasive or movement defensive modifiers the enemy mech has for the duration of the current round. This still applies to mechs even after they've moved after being sensor locked. In this example, the sensor locked Locust moved after being sensor locked by Mockingbird.
How might I help?
Paradise, wanting to engage with LRMs, will be able to hit the Locust with his LRMs with 85% chance. As I hover over the weapon systems, you'll notice that the only defensive modifier that the Locust is gaining is from its target size. Under normal conditions, if the Locust was not target locked, the Locust will also benefit from having moved this round.
He's going down.
I hope you enjoyed this video talking about some of the Mechwarrior abilities that are currently in the Battletech beta. My opinion is I think we're going to see not only some more Mechwarrior abilities introduced in the game, but we're going to see some reworkings of the current abilities. For example, the manual states that multi-target is currently still being worked on. I would not be surprised if future descriptions of multi-target or future implementations of multi-target give some sort of penalty to targeting multiple mechs. Right now it seems a little bit overpowered that you can engage up to 3 different targets and not incur any sort of penalty to your modifier. So we'll just have to wait and see what the Harebrained Schemes comes up with. Without further ado, if you liked this video, feel free to click that like button. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And with that, this is Tactical Nuclear Penguin signing out.